Hello, and welcome back to Awesome Chaotic. It's awesome you're here. And welcome back to a new series of Banished, where, well, I installed the Colonial Charter mod, so it's supposed to be a tiny new gameplay. At least this music already seems new. It's quite intense. So, well, let's see what we can do now. Town name. Bestie. That's quite nice. Map seed, let's just go for something. Wow, that's a lot of different new terrains. Lake water? Or sand lakes? Verdant plains? I think I'll just go for lake water. Bit safe. And I think actually the media map is okay. I don't really think we need to go larger or even very large. Climate. Mediterranean sounds quite cool, or marine. It's like lake water, so maybe a marine type. Disasters, let's keep these on. Starting conditions. That's a whole lot of new starting conditions. Shipwreck, Northern Pines, Curse of the Golden Llama. That actually sounds really cool. Actually, I'm just going with that one. Alright, Curse of the Golden Llama. Let's go for medium. Curse of the Golden Llama is the closest thing to a mystery in the world of Banished. What is the Golden Llama? What mysteries does it hold? Dare you explore its murky interior? This is a game that starts according to regular medium settings, but includes the option to adventure for the chance of a treasure. Ah, that sounds good. Well, and there we go. A quest sign. Curse of the Golden Llama. Welcome to Colonial Charter's Curse of the Golden Llama quest. This sign can be demolished but cannot be rebuilt. Hundreds of years have gone by since the ancient civilization living here was wiped out by a combination of old world diseases, war and famine. Greedy explorers flocking here en masse disappeared one by one into the dense woods without a trace, never to be heard from again. Those that did come back lived out their lives very rich men indeed. Now you're here for a totally different reason, to survive. Will you succumb to the same fate as those brave and perhaps stupid dead men and women? Or will you pay the ancient gods in blood for your wealth? Ooh. So this is a monument, and we have to give it dry goods? Interesting, and look at all the new trees. That's a whole lot of water. We have quite a lot of resources as well. Not the worst. Anything else that we can explore here and there? Not really. That's a decent map. An insanely huge lake though. Definitely not something we can bridge. And, well, we have rustic abode, wooden house, salt box. That also requires planks, a tiny shack. Our log cabin. A small and basic dwelling that will allow new families to grow in size, up to 3 people only. However, an existing family of any size may move in if being rehomed. Salt house, the stone houses. Large residence. Old boarding house? They're kind of the same in the resources. Some capacity, same capacity. A town lodging. An improved boarding house. Row houses, colonial houses, wow. So I actually think of just starting with a boarding house, just to house everyone. So let's get a boarding house here. Look at all those roads, wow. A lot of bricks, grey, sandstone, regular stone roads. Well, we know how that went. A creek, plank bridge. Ooh, moss road. Soil. Actually, I kind of think that like a soil road around here would be quite fitting. We have our stockpiles, specialized warehouse. Okay, oh, that's quite nice. Fruit, lean-tos, well, storage. I mean, we have enough storage right now. An old barn. Magazines. Civic buildings. Wow, it's like... Oh, a roadless well. I kind of really like that. Let's place that there. The Zero schoolhouse. I kind of do want to get... Oh. Yeah, is this the same? It looks a bit different. One room schoolhouse. A school for educating a settlement. This actually looks a bit more modern. Town arrival. Town hall. Colonial hall. A courthouse. Public place of social justice where people gather to participate in the passing of laws. Governor's office. I kind of like this one-room schoolhouse, but... it's definitely not something we can build just yet. So let's build this one, because I kind of do want to get started on these things. Worship, so many things. Cemeteries, an abbey. Wow. Just look at this. Hospitals. A herbalist. We kind of need that, so let's get our herbalist here. Apothecary. The same with our food. Raw food. Wow, it's so apiaries. Well, let's get started on at least kind of our basics. I think here a hunting cabin can go there. A fishing dock. At least these are all the familiar items. Actually, let's get them started on this. What else have we got? A tidal pool. Hunting blinds. Wharf and ship. Advanced building to fish whale, seal and lobster. Food refining windmills. Water mills. Dairy, milking barn. Oil presses. We have our crop fields, a plantation. The transparent ground cover. Non-food crops such as cotton, flax and tobacco should be grown in this field. Dense orchards, pastures. Tanneries. Butchers. Wow, animal pens. So how is that different? Creates milk and occasional leather. Okay, so that's then probably different from the other one. Windmill pump to produce water. Water tower provides clean water which can be used in the pub kitchen building to fill the... Wow. This is going to be a lot more challenging. Foresters. Forest lots new trees used to define the area to select cutting down and plant new seedlings. Oh, the palm trees. I think we kind of need a palm tree one. So let's place that, say, around here. Hardwood. A logging barn. Collects wood logs for hardwood for the small price of... Wow. Grape foresters. Oh boy. We have a mine. Precious mines. Silkworm huts. Silkworm huts raises silkworms to make silk and at last resort for food. Stables. Here for woodcutter and a chopper. A smaller, less formal area where wood chopping is done, because this is quite big. Ooh, this makes sense as a starting area. Bundling shed. In the bundling shed, organics are gathered and cut into usable bundles. Layered wood or coal is stacked together in piles. Well, we don't have the resources for that yet. Clothing. Tailoring company. Seamstress guild. Bedding maker. Statue. Wow, this has so many more things. A saw pit, very slow method of creating lumber by sawing wood logs. A lumberyard. The lumberyard is a rustic styled sawmill allowing for increased production of firewood and lumber. This is almost as fast per work as a regular sawmill, but only allows up to 2 workers. Produces lumber or firewood. Very fast work speed will use up available. Utterville. Wow. Okay, that's really cool. Reserve of stone is low. Actually, let's make sure that they can gather some things. Building supplier. City blacksmith. This is almost actually overwhelming. Fuel refinery. Gem cutters. Some taverns. Brewery, winery, distillery. Halls and buildings for our shoreline. Docks and buildings. Wow. Some tents and things. Native huts. Longhouse. A totem pole. Modular buildings. Ooh, so actually you can just kind of design your own. That's pretty cool. Old buildings. That doesn't look like a ship. Ooh, okay, so it's like kind of abandoned buildings. Glassworks. An entire castle, no way. How cool is that? Decorative items. statues. Wow. Hedges, plants and flowers, lily pads. This is so much more than I expected. The cleaning tub. You know, that's just going right there. And a bucket next to it. Clotheslines. Just look at that, that's so amazing. Ghost decorations. Very useful for placing literally anywhere on your map for experienced users only. Well, let's say they say experience, so let's not do that. And now actually also flatten terrain. Collect wild foods. Ooh. So then we're not actually dependent on the gatherer anymore. Wow, this is impressive. So we have a lot more things now. Let's gather invent look over here, and then we have our... Wow. Scrolling professions. I can understand why they want a scrolling version now. Honestly, I kind of would like to have everything in view because... Well, I know that I will forget about things, so... If this seems too large to you or it bothers you... And actually it already bothers me. It's too big. It is too big. Just look at all those items they've added. That's insane. Alright, but let's go for the scrollable version instead. And let's go to our usual speed. No logs or stone, but well, we're actually collecting it. Adventurer. This sends a brave adventurer to look for artifacts in dangerous temple ruins. I think we first need to set up something more stable. But look at that, that's our golden llama. This is so... Wow, I knew this mod was well recommended, but I did not expect it to be this amazing. Let's actually prioritize this one. Look at that, even some kind of flying birds, I would say. Like all those different plants and things, this... Wow. So let's make sure that I have the initial house. Or actually, well... You need builders to build things. Look at them now actually build everything. If he keeps standing inside the well like that, that's gonna be a bit of a issue later on, I think. Well, there we go. At least everyone has a house. And we even have a school now. And I think this road actually matches it so well. Actually, so we need logs for... Oh, okay, so we can actually build these two things as well, it seems. Ooh, and Nest has become a student. Our first student. Yep. Awesome. So now we have our first set of things. We also have our gatherer's hut now. Our herbalist, actually. And then over there we just need to gather a bit more stone. Actually also trees. Let's say resources around there. Iron we're still okay with. And then, well, once we actually have a proper... So, stored minerals and ores. Firewood, well, that's of course our small chopper over here. So we went for the soil road, I think. So apparently... Oh, that's so nice. You can actually have the road up till the doors. That makes so much more sense. And I actually see a few of those giant rocks here, so let's make sure that those get gathered. And then the forester is over there, waiting on a bit more stone. Well, Helmer was born, Earl was born, Lenore was born, and Alan was born. How could them all go? So 2 students now. Who else is a student? Cole has become a student. Fishing dock is also getting ready. So I hope that we can survive the first year. Look at these trees. So as for mines, well, we do have our mountains on the outside, of course. We have our birds flying around. It's a nice map. We do have this thing, so we need to give it dry goods. But we need to figure out how to actually make these. But let's stop the production of that for now. There we go, now we can actually assign more jobs. So let's see, where are they in the list? Carver, Chandelier, Fisherman. Well, we can now reduce the number of builders for sure. So 2 fishermen, 2 gatherers, and Let's go for 3 hunters. And then we have 1 builder and 1 laborer left. So let's see, we don't have a lot of stored clothes. That's going to be an issue at some point. We first need to... Where is our leather? There we go, our stored textiles. We have no stored food. So let's see if we can just set some gathering tasks. Okay, there we go. There's someone is actually walking around with food. What have we got here? Mushrooms. Well, actually a lot of potatoes, so I mean that's okay. Ooh, they all look so nice. This is just almost a regular wooden house. Ooh, a log cabin. You know, the log cabins would actually look really nice in the woods here. No, actually that tiny shack. A small and basic dwelling that will allow new families. You know, that actually... We have a stone house. No, we cannot really build any of those just yet. I kind of like the idea of having a tiny shack in the woods. Say like one over here and then one here. And then a log cabin next to the... next to here. Because, well, you know, he got some logs, so he just built his own house. Let's just see what this looks like once it's actually built. That looks too perfect, honestly. I think the wooden house makes more sense. Well, maybe like this, so it almost looks like it's an extension. Actually, not really. Let's just place it like with a bit of space. And let's take away 1 hunter and get 1 forester. My reserve for food is low, but well, we just started on things. I really like these log cabins though, they look kind of foresty. So I think I will maybe place a series of them kind of like not facing the other buildings. Kind of as if they're in denial that that actually exists. That's so shine already. One over there then. Old barn. It's old but still provides adequate general storage, slightly more than a regular barn. Due to its rickety nature, it cannot be upgraded. Specialized warehouses, iron, wood. No, we cannot really build these just yet. Storage cellars? Wow. Market buildings? Small market. Edibles markets used to provide a large localized area. Well, the other ones actually cost lumber. Oh, this is so cool. You can really design your own markets. I mean, I really like the small market. But I mean, we have our storage barn over here, so... Does it really... Okay, we're upgrading it now. I did not really want to do that, but... Can I cancel that? Apparently we can't. Well, it's okay. Stone stockpile. Log stock. Actually, I kind of think it would be cool to have like a dedicated log pile here. Doesn't need to be too big. Transparent. Doesn't really seem that much more transparent. But let's go for the transparent ones. Transparent stockpile. And then we say... Oh, there we go, now it's transparent. Used to store firewood. I think it just kind of makes sense to have it like that. Let's make sure that we actually keep cutting down a few trees initially, collect some iron here and there. Probably just collect some food as well in another zone where our gatherer is anyway yet. Gravel road. A country road with fallen leaves. So many things. I think a moss road is kind of nice. Oh, like a bit more fancy at the houses already. Denying that this is there. We now also kind of need a lot more people. How's our firewood situation? Our firewood situation is non-existent. Well, I'm really impressed by this mod. And why are you hungry? And cold? Well, because there's no firewood or food. We will fix that soon. I like that the icons are now actually also colored. Somehow that doesn't reflect up on the left though. And now it does. But we have someone working over here on their firewood right now. There's some fish stored over there, interestingly. And Liberta and Melissa have become students, so we're well on our way. These just need some stone, but... Wow. Oh, well, Cole died of starvation. Oh, I'm sorry, Cole. There was fish right outside the school. Could have just grabbed that. We have also some food on the street there. But, well... That's what... Is this our new road? No, I think that still needs to be actually placed. Our gatherer has died of starvation. That's not good. Let's just stop with our foresters right now. We can just cut our own trees. And let's get one more gatherer. Well, before a lot more disasters happen, I think I will just end the episode here. Well, let's see what we will do, because this is a lot more. This is not just about collect all the seeds and call it the end of the series. This is going to be impressive. I think that's the right word for it. So for now, I would like to thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and a like. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.